What are your thoughts about Watkins and his chances? The numbers here don't necessarily add up, but the size, I don't know if they could even get him onto the practice squad, because I think somebody would probably take a chance on a guy with that size and his skill set.
This is one of the advantage of these spring leagues. These guys come in, and it's not ramping it back up. I'm ramped up. I've been going. I'm good to go. So these guys come in, and they're already in game condition, ready to go. And look, we're in this weird spot, obviously, with Marquise Goodwin and his health. And, the fact that we don't even seem to have gotten a new report certainly doesn't look good for Marquise Goodwin. For Watkins, one thing that hurts him, obviously, is he's probably not a returner. But you look at the production he's put up over 2 games and the consistency that he has done that, you get into a difficult spot here. And, it's going to be interesting because ideally, if everything goes right, he's probably not going to play much. So, does somebody else maybe have some interest in him enough that it tips the scale for the Browns? I don't know. But right now, I don't see how you move on from the young man, because it's Cooper. We know it's more, obviously. Tillman, Donovan Peoples-Jones, all of that. One of these guys is going to have to be kept to help with the return game. But the other, he gets open, he catches the ball, and it's been consistent, and he does it again this week. What are you going to do? You can't cut a guy who's just on a really hot streak and performing really, really well. There were always those names around there as far as the bottom of who were going to be the contenders to make this room. And Browns maybe do something weird here, because they're going to have a couple of luxuries early, where with the final 53, you're going to have to keep Alex Wright through that, but then you can short-term IR him. So does that give you an opportunity where you can keep maybe a 7th wide receiver when most teams traditionally keep 6? You're only keeping 4 running backs. You don't carry a fullback anymore. You're only keeping 3 tight ends. So there's a spot here. And look, for right now, I don't know how you do it, because he's been extremely consistent. And I think, they're going to probably give him more opportunities to stay that way, maybe a bigger slice of the pie Thursday night. If DTR is going to start, you got to think maybe he starts as well.